Hello, third graders, and welcome back to RPS at Home. I am Mrs. Crawley, and today we will continue our study of author's purpose. The materials you will need for today's lesson is the readworks.org text, Fit for Life, the author's purpose graphic organizer, or a sheet of paper if you're unable to access the graphic organizer, and something to write with. All of these can be found on the RPS at Home Week 9 lesson page. What will we be able to do after completing today's lesson? You will be able to use a graphic organizer to identify the author's purpose. You will also be able to identify text evidence that supports the author's purpose. Let's review. What is author's purpose? Authors write to persuade us, inform us, entertain us, explain things to us, and describe things to us. When you think of author's purpose, think of Tide. This week, we are focusing on persuade, inform, and entertain. How do we identify the author's purpose? To do that, you will use evidence from the text and a graphic organizer. By now, you know Mrs. Crawley loves to have a focus for our learning. Today's focus question: how do you identify the author's purpose in a text? I want you to keep this focus question at the front of your mind as we go through today's lesson. Let it lead your learning. So today's story is Fit for Life. And we are going to do some note-taking, and we're going to do some reading, and I'm excited. All right, Fit for Life. Do you know what diet means? Some people think it means eating less food to lose weight. But the real meaning of diet is eating foods to stay healthy. A healthful diet includes fruits and vegetables. Those foods are great sources of nutrients, such as proteins, vitamins, and minerals. Nutrients are substances that all living things need. Hungry and tired? Your stomach is growling and you feel tired. A snack could give you an energy boost. But do you know what kind of snack is good for you? Here are some tips you can follow to improve your diet and health. 1, 5 a day. Eat 5 or more servings of fruits and vegetables each day to stay healthy. Move that body. Playing sports is not the only form of exercise. Go for a walk or skip rope. Do things to keep your body active. Eat when you need to. You should eat only when you are hungry or need a quick energy boost. So now we're going to go back into the text, and we're going to find those key details that will help us identify the author's purpose for writing Fit for Life. So I see here where the author gives us the meaning of a diet. It says, meaning of a diet is eating foods to stay healthy. So I'm going to highlight that in yellow because he's giving us information. He gave us the definition for eating healthy. He also tells us that a healthful diet includes fruits and vegetables. All right. And I love that the author gives us a definition for the word nutrients, a substance that all living things need. And as we go here, we see hungry and tired. And in this section, the author gives tips that can improve our health. And he's giving us tips. It's information, but And usually someone is giving you tips. They're trying to get you to do something. They're trying to help you to do something, something that, something that they think that you should do. So the beginning, it gave us information. It's informing us of some things. But we see here in this section that we're going to get tips to get us to do things. And if someone is trying to get you to do something, maybe they're persuading you to do something. Let's see. All right. So here it says 5 a day. Eat 5 or more servings of fruits and vegetables each day to stay healthy. And that's a good tip. And put our tips in purple, my favorite color. It says move that body. It says playing sports is not the only form of exercise, and it gives you some things that you can do. And it says do things to keep your body active. And the title is Fit for Life, and the author is giving us tips to get us to stay healthy. All right. It says eat when you need to. You should eat only when you are hungry or need a quick energy boost. So the author is persuading us to not only eat healthy foods, but make sure we're eating when we're hungry or we need an energy boost. Put that in purple as well. So as I'm reading this and I'm looking at our key details, I feel like the author is trying to inform us, and I also feel like the author is trying to persuade us to lead a healthy life. And the author can definitely have 2 purposes for writing a text. Now, let's go to our graphic organizers and organize our thinking. So detail 1, I'm going to say that the author tells us the meaning of nutrients. Well, he tells us about nutrients. He gives a definition of a diet. He lets us know that diet's not about losing weight, it's about keeping active and eating healthy foods. Now, when I come here to detail 2, the author is giving us tips. And the first tip was to eat 5 or more vegetables a day. So, let's see. The author tells us to eat 5 or more fruits per day. He also tells us to keep active, exercise, and so he tells us to eat 5 or more, keep active with exercise, and to eat when we are hungry or when we need an energy boost. So as I look at the key details from this story, I feel, and after you look at it, you may feel there are 2 purposes for this text. The author is informing us about a healthy diet and nutrients. And he's also trying to persuade us to lead a more healthy life. So an author can have more than one purpose for writing a text. And this author wanted to inform us and persuade us. Great job, 3rd graders. So let's go back to today's focus question. Did you have it in your mind as we were learning? How did we identify the author's purpose in today's text, Fit for Life? Well, we identified key details in the text. We took those key details, we put them into our graphic organizer to organize our thinking, and we were able to identify the author's purpose for writing Fit for Life, which was to inform us about healthy living and to persuade us to live a healthy life. Well, you've worked hard today. Take everything from the last 3 days and extend your thinking. You're going to choose one activity from the third grade ELA choice board to complete today. You can find the choice board on the RPS at Home third grade ELA learning plan week 9, or you can type the address at the bottom into your address bar. I've had an awesome time working with you today on Author's Purpose, and I will see you tomorrow.